Hello color cubers, welcome back to Studioloo. It's Cindy. It has been a little bit since I've done a color cube episode. After the junk journal mayhem and just kind of getting caught up on journal projects, I have been a little remiss on this series, but I am back today with a color cube episode. So I have box 2 today. If you're wondering what Color Cube is all about, this is a collection of color cards from Sarah Renee Clark, and you can find more info in my description box on the Color Cube. It's hashtag Color Cubers, and you are absolutely invited to participate along with us in this fun challenge. So what I'm going to do is pull a card. Then I will put my bookmark in here so that we know where I left off. This is card number 426, and we have these lovely French macarons on this platter with a little, looks like a peony here, very seasonal for right now. So this is an interesting kind of colorway. The first thing I think about when I look at it without the picture is toothpaste. I don't know, many kinds of toothpaste. So we've got sort of navy, an oceany kind of sea blue, like darker, this salmon pink, a light gray, and then 2 shades of like one is more aqua and one is more green, middle, maybe like a middle foresty kind of color green. So here are the actual color numbers. So this is emerald, pistachio, platinum, salmon, teal, and dark teal. A lot of colors in this cube are defined as teal, and a lot of them definitely miss the mark for me. None of these really register to me as teal, but this is based on the hex codes. So I'm going to go into the stash and look for these colors, and I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, so I have my supplies I think that I want to use. This was a little challenging, not gonna lie. So I've got this piece of 49 and Market paper, and it goes with the salmon tones. And I've got this little, this is an authentic little cabinet card of these 2 gentlemen here, and it goes pretty nicely with that emerald. Then I chose from the new Tim Holtz Ideology paper dolls, the poses, these 2 ladies, it goes with the Platinum family. Then we have these flowers. This is from a Minte Basics book, and they go with the teal and dark teal family pretty well. And then I've got this also that goes with the pistachio family. So I think we have covered all of our bases. So what I was thinking is using these girls here, and maybe behind them there would be this, like it's like a photo maybe of their husbands, or you know, something like that. Yeah, I think that would be kind of fun. And then I've got some of this book spine back here that I might layer under them to just create like something that they're sitting on. But I first want to just flatten it down because these ridges are really raised. So I'm just going to take my bone folder and kind of do this like scuffy, just kind of crushing it, you know, it's just got old glue on it. And I love the texture, but I don't want it risen up so high. So this will just flatten it down, but keep that fun texture. There. Okay, let's just dump that. And this. Get rid of all that old glue. That's better. And then just kind of go over it with my fingers. Remove any gritty excess here that still wants to come off. These are such great like supplies to have for like the visual texture, but they can be a little bit to work with sometimes. Okay, so I think I will throw that part away and keep this part. And I guess first I should size this down to the size of the ephemera that I want. So I think I'll remove that. Then we need to put this down first. And I think I'll just kind of trim it a little. I mean, it's actually pretty good as it is. So I'll put that down with art glitter glue. Glue everywhere here. Plunk that down. Just kind of give it a rub. Get rid of any excess that might, you know, peel or fall off. Let's get rid of that glue. And then, again, I'm just gonna kind of rough it up a little. Oops. Okay. Now we can cut the excess off the back here. And that also goes in that pistachio family, so that's good. Now we need to place these girls. So I want this to sort of look like a bench they're sitting on. And then I'll put this back here. I just realized the text is the other way. Maybe. Does that matter to me, to be honest? I mean, they're good either way. Because she could have her shoulder resting there. Then I could put this here. Do I like that, or would I like it better the other way? And I think I do like that, but I might move it off center a little bit, just a little off kilter. Okay, so let's glue this down. Right there. I'm just going to go over this again. See if I can't get any more of that off there. I wish it were ever so slightly flatter. Good, good. There we go. That is better. Oops. And I did grunge that corner of that a little bit. Not sad about that though. Actually, I like that. It just gives it a little more grit. Or maybe a little less grit because the piece isn't as gritty. Yes, exactly. Okay. Now we will glue this down. I ended up getting 2 packages of the new paper dolls from Tim Holtz because I think I will go through them. I quite like them. Okay. That's that. Now, the flowers that I want to use from this, I think, are these 2 sets of small blue ones. Oh, and then did I mention I also have the Uncharted Mariner Distress Oxide because it's very perfect in this family. So we're going to play with that at the end here a little bit. But first I need to fussy cut these. Shouldn't take too long here. had a lovely lunch with my daughter today while she was doing her homework. We went to a nice little pub nearby, and it's very nice. It's been a rainy weekend, which is not helping me with my garden plans to try to do some stonework in the backyard, and lots of rain this season is making my project just kind of drag its heels, but it's okay. I've decided to just not let it stress me out. I'll get it done when I get it done. It's gonna get done. Okay, now we'll glue these down. So I think I want one like up here at the top of that frame. And then the other one potentially just right like that. I don't think it'll fit in their hats. Possibly she could be holding it. That would be pretty actually. Yeah, let's do that. She could be just holding these flowers. Okay. So now we're going to get a little bit messy, not super messy. I'm going to get a couple book pages here. Move that to the side for a moment. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with Distress Oxide in Uncharted Mariner, just on the edges where the white space is. That's good, I think. Good. And then I have to decide, do I want this to be a tag? I think I might. And then also I may trim a little off the bottom. Just a tiny bit. Okay. So now that we've got that mariner in there, I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water. And we'll just let it kind of do its oxide thing for a moment so that those colors kind of spread around a little bit. Okay. Maybe a little coffee. Just to get some range of color. It's kind of nice. Let's clean that off a bit. There we go. Now, I will dry this with my heat gun. I'm just going to smoosh this on top just to get the excess coffee, especially off the paper doll, because it's not really going to do a whole lot on that doll. Just about there. Okay. Good. All right, and then I'm going to come in with a bit of art glitter glue, and I'm just going to add it under here because this is an old picture and I think it could stand to just have a little bit of fresh glue to hold it onto the cabinet card. Perfect. Okay, so then let's get rid of this old paper. So we put another one down here. Give this a smooth, and then I'll come in with the tealy kind of ink on the edge. Just to get rid of the white. And then also on the back I'll do the same thing, because I'm going to leave the back of this shades of salmon. But I think that will kind of bring the whole thing together. Just get rid of that little excess there. Okay, so let's take a look at the finished piece now with the card and see what we think. I like the piece itself, and we'll see how closely it kind of encapsulates the colorway, the intended colorway. The only thing I can say that I think I could use a little more of would be the platinum tone. And I don't know if I have. I feel like I kind of want some sort of like mark making going on in the background. What do I have? What color is this ink? This one might actually be, oh no, this is the blue, I think. Yeah, this is fountain pen. Ferris wheel ink, and I might just kind of come in. I don't know if it's full enough though. I might need to see how juicy this pen is. Yeah, it's not juicy enough. I think I need like another thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just grabbed a couple of Posca pen markers, and I'm just going to test this out. This might be a little bright for this, but I think I don't mind. I'm just going to put some marks in here. And then with the white, I'll do the same thing. Maybe even blend it on the blue a little. We can kind of pull that color. I don't like to blend with my Poscas, but I do it sometimes, don't tell. Okay, good. And then I just realized I also have this platinum ink over here. So if I'm feeling a little like I'm missing platinum, which I am, I can come in, and I'm thinking I like this kind of square shape. I might be able to just drag a little platinum on there. And that will also kind of break up my mark making a little, but not completely. Just go in a couple directions with it. And I'll just pull it back off the doll because it's not going to stick there anyways. It's a shiny surface. And that tones down the pink a little bit too, right? So that you get overall more of a blend. So sorry, last minute changes again here. So now I feel like this kind of meets the mark a little closely. It's a little more what I intended. And I just gotta cut that elbow off there. That's better. So that is, I think, more on the mark for what I was looking for. So yeah, I'm really happy with that piece. Let me know if you plan to participate. Definitely just tag me in your YouTube video or your Instagram post. Check my description below for more information on the Color Cubers Challenge and the Color Cube box. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.